Speaker, political interference is political interference.
Yes.
The Liberal House Leader has written a number of letters that directly interfere with the operations of the Immigration Review Board and citizenship judges. In the past, this exact issue has required ministers to resign. Mr. Speaker, just how low are the Liberal standards when it comes to ethical guidelines?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, talking about ethical guidelines, when we're talking about a previous government's decision at 5 minutes to midnight to appoint a series of individuals to jobs to take effect after they lost the election with no ability for this House to scrutinize those appointments, Mr. Speaker, from our perspective, that was the abusive process. The member knows absolutely well that it's appropriate for ministers to talk to people about potential appointments. That is how the Governor and Council appointment process works, and she should know that very well.
The Honourable Member for Elgin, Middlesex, London.
Mr. Speaker, as I indicated, political interference is political interference. This is just not about the government House Leader. His own letter says he was writing on behalf of the Prime Minister. When does the Prime Minister think it was the right to openly interfere with judges and quasi-judicial board members?
Honourable Government House Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the logical extension of that argument would be to say that it's inappropriate for a government minister to talk to anybody about a potential appointment. So, for example, when the Attorney General is about to appoint somebody to the bench, she shouldn't possibly talk to that person. We should have what? Some anonymous message sent from some account? Mr. Speaker, that is completely ridiculous. The government has a responsibility to talk to people whose appointments we are questioning or whose appointments we're about to make. We did not talk to people about specific cases or their work with respect to any independent tribunal. The member knows that well, and she's confusing the issues.